appears that Michael Chandler may be facing Arman Tsarukyan next. Chandler initially called out Arman after he withdrew from his UFC 311 bout against Islam Makhachev due to a back injury. However, Arman showed more interest in fighting Charles Oliveira, who has defeated Chandler twice. Today, multiple MMA outlets reported that the fight is in the works for UFC 314 in Miami. However, Michael Chiesa has dismissed these claims as fake news. Despite this, Chandler added to the speculation by posting a palm tree emoji on X, hinting at a potential fight on the UFC 314 card. If Chandler does end up fighting Arman, who do you guys got? Post your predictions in the comments. Alex Pereira has touched down in Australia to assist Sean Strickland in his preparations for the upcoming title rematch against Dricus Du Plessis. Alex will be actively involved in helping Sean prepare and is set to be in his corner on fight night.
Chegando aqui em Sydney, pô, viagem longa. A tropa aí, ó. A tropa aí, ó. Chama. É, vamos pro UFC, depois muitos trabalhos aí, muito treino. Chama. Chama ou não chama?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Tamo junto, hein? Tá no código da família. Chama.
Alex Pereira has also revealed his current weight, just 1 month out from his upcoming title defense against Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 313. Alex is currently 235 pounds.
Muitos anos de vida, come here. E o tamanho do menino foi o Alex, muitos anos de vida.
Footage emerged online today showing Kevin Lee being knocked down severely during a sparring session. Lee was training with Merali Husseinov, a pro MMA fighter holding a record of 9-3. During the exchange, Kevin attempted a flying knee, but Merali countered with an overhand right, sending Kevin face first onto the mat. So Kevin Lee is not happy about this footage being leaked and took to X to address the situation. He wrote, "I don't know who posted that video or why, but I'm heading right now to find out. I can only blame myself for showing mercy and pulling my knee back, but it's training, so I thought let me not blast him. I see I shouldn't have been playing around with a guy like that. Since motherfuckers want to start showing sparring, I'ma start showing sparrings from now on." Sean Strickland showed respect to Israel Adesanya this week, following Izzy's knockout loss to Nasruddin Imavov. Having fought and defeated both men, Imavov via unanimous decision in 2023 and Izzy by unanimous decision in September of 2023, Strickland offered his perspective on Izzy's legacy. Sean states that Izzy has nothing left to prove and that his name will be cemented in the sport forever. Speaking to Fox Sports Australia, he went on to say, "At the end of the day, dude, Izzy is a He made his legacy. If you want to continue to fight, continue to fight. But you've done what you wanted to do. You don't really gotta prove anything, man. You got a lasting name in the sport. You've chiseled your name in it. No shame. You're getting older. It happens." Ilia Topuria recently addressed the rumors of a potential rematch against Alexander Volkanovski, which is speculated to take place at UFC 314. Topuria expects the fight to play out much like their first encounter, where he secured a second-round knockout victory over Volk. However, this time, he hinted at the possibility of going for a submission finish to add more variety to his highlight reel. Ilia said, "I don't want to do it again, because I like Volk, and I know what's going to happen if we face each other again. Of course, it's the same thing. As I always say, I represent the new generation of mixed martial arts. I bring a different type of game that he's not used to. I know what's going to happen. Maybe the next time, instead of knocking him out, I will submit him. Maybe I'm going to change that to have different types of clips." Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo give their takes on Michael Venom Page's victory over Shara Bullet. Usman has high praise for MVP, noting that he has a unique ability to make even high-level strikers look bad inside the cage. Cejudo, however, was far more critical of Shara Bullet. He appeared to agree with the notion that Shara was fraud-checked, suggesting that his record is padded, and questioning the level of competition he had faced before this fight.
MVP is so good at what he does. He's so specialized in it. He makes everyone looks better. He makes these strikers, these super strikers, look bad. When he fought the Iron Dude his last fight, he turned him into a grappler.
Dude, Shara Bullet is not at that level. He's an incomplete fighter. Like, this guy, he's just striking, bro. And unfortunately, that's just not enough in this damn game. And if he is from freaking Dagestan, Russia, bro, you're in the best position to really learn that game. And that just lets you know that he's just comfortable here. It's a padded record, man. That's all I gotta say. Watching that fight, it just proves that he's just...
You hurt people, Henry, by saying that.
He's not well-rounded, Kamaru. He's not well-rounded, bro. He's just not well-rounded, dude.
I agree with you, Henry. But he's exciting. That's the thing that I say. Like, this company, they will feed you to that excitement, because if you're going to bring in dollars, yeah, we're going to feed you for the excitement. But sooner or later, we can't control everyone that you fight. You're going to fight a guy that's a little bit more well-rounded. Can you handle yourself once you get to that place?
Michael Bisping believes Sean Strickland must make significant adjustments to his fighting style to defeat Dricus Du Plessis. Specifically, Bisping advises Strickland to abandon his signature Philly shell stance due to Dricus' wild and unorthodox striking. If Strickland doesn't make these changes, Bisping expects another closely contested fight.
I think Sean, because obviously what he's got to do different is win. Because he lost last time, right? So how does he do that?
Yeah. How do you change
So he has the Philly shell, you know, he has one hand up and he's like this. I think he needs to abandon that. He needs to have both hands up, because the way Dricus comes forward and swings the way that he does, if you got both hands up, you got a better chance of blocking them, okay? And he hasn't done that Philly shell all of his life. I remember training with Sean back in the day, and he never used to do that. So I say for this one, never mind that. Get both hands up. You got to go forward, and he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to fight more like the version of himself at the press conference. I understand why he doesn't. I understand this. It's being smart. It's using a fight IQ. It's controlling your emotions, fighting behind the jab. This is all really, really good things to do. But for this one, he's got to bite down on his mouthpiece and meet Dricus head on. Otherwise, he's going to go through him again. He's going to force him on the back foot for the most part. He'll land the takedowns. He'll get a little bit of control, and it'll be another close fight. Sean's got to really, it's on Sean to make all the changes.
Oh, yeah. And especially now, because now Dricus is the champ. Now he's the one that's in the driver's seat of this situation. He's the one coming off of the win in the last fight. And it was a close fight, and he was the one that got the decision. So you're right. I mean, it's Sean that's got to be making it clear without a doubt that he's the winner of this fight if he doesn't get a finish.
The ongoing rivalry between Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev continues to escalate. This week, Sean did not hold back, taking aim at Khamzat over his alleged involvement in crypto scams and his association with Ramzan Kadyrov, the head of the Chechen Republic. At UFC 312 Media Day, Sean said now he's hiding out, and now what does he do? He has a Bitcoin f***ing scam, and he scams all of his fans. Let me tell you something. I had the same Bitcoin scam offered to me. It was like $100,000 or $200,000. I was like, f*** you, dude. I'm not going to scam my fans. I don't need money that bad. But that's what Chimaev did. So yeah, Chimaev, you can fight. You can fight. You've got a beard. But let history record it as you, sir, are a You fled a country, you went back, you got buddy-buddy with a dictator, and you fled again. It doesn't matter how good of a fighter you are and always will be a f***ing Khamzat fired back at Sean today, responding with a series of posts on X. He started by posting this photo of Sean with his new mustache. Khamzat wrote laughing crying emojis. He followed up with this old photo of Sean. He wrote, "Why are you baby crying all the time? Father didn't give you love, or he showed his love to you too much." He ended it off with this, showcasing Sean's losses in the UFC. He wrote, "Why more losses than wins?" Undefeated UFC strawweight Tatiana Suarez is set to challenge for the title for the first time in her career this weekend at UFC 312, where she will face the reigning champion Zhang Weili. Ahead of the fight, Suarez has expressed her admiration for Weili's skills and accomplishments. However, she remains confident in her abilities, stating that she plans to finish Zhang Weili and prove that she is the best strawweight in the world.
I think that she's a great, fighter. I think that she's a great, representation of, hard work, and dedication. And I look forward to sharing the cage with her. And I also look forward to showing, that I'm the best in the world. And I truly believe that. And it'll be the two best fighters out there. And I think I'm bringing a lot of things, but most importantly, I think that, I'm the best in the world. And, that's like, for me, I have a lot of attributes, but my mindset is second to none. And, I've been doing, combat sports since I was 3 years old, and I'll carry that experience with me to the fight. And you know, I'm just overall great MMA fighter. I obviously go out there to finish the fight every single time I go out there. That's just who I am. Like, I go to practice and I wonder how many submissions I can get today. And actually, like, sometimes my fiance is like, "Ta, I don't think you need to get out 7 times in about 1 minute. You know, maybe you could just get out maybe 2 or 3 times, you know?" And that's how I train, and then that's why I'll be a world champion on Sunday.
So this week, Sean Strickland said that Alex Pereira hates Dricus Du Plessis, though he admitted that he's unsure of the reason behind it. When speaking to media, Sean had this to say:
"I think Alex is an angry motherfucker. Like, Alex is angry, and for some reason, dude, he hates Dricus. Like, I don't know what you did to him, but he hates you, dude. So it's like, the way he looks at Dricus sometimes, I'm like, dude, like, I'm fighting him, dog. Like, it's me, dude."
Despite Alex Pereira's apparent dislike for him, Dricus Du Plessis had nothing but high praise for Alex. Dricus expressed his deep respect for Alex, stating that he considers him not only one of the greatest fighters in MMA history, but one of the greatest combat sports athletes of all time. Dricus said, "I think he is one of the greatest combat athletes to ever live. He is a phenomenal athlete. To go in a short period of time from a different sport, and not just a different sport, kickboxing, which is not a great base for MMA. It helps, but if that's the only thing you know, not a great base if you're going to go up against these wrestling guys. He came in and just went through everyone after being one of the greatest K1 kickboxers to ever live. I mean, multiple titles at the highest level, comes in a short period of time, and he became the middleweight champion, goes to light heavyweight, becomes champion, and being one of the biggest names, like always ready to fight. I have the world's respect for him as a fighter, as a person even, I think. We are rivals, but I have the utmost respect for what he has achieved in the sport, and he's truly one of the GOATs to ever not do MMA or in the UFC, in combat sports. I think probably the most achieved combat sports athlete the world's ever seen." Jon Jones is set to make a major announcement tomorrow, sparking speculation among fans. Many believe the announcement could finally confirm the highly anticipated showdown with interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. Jon first posted this to X. He wrote, "In 24 hours, I'll be making a huge announcement. #endstill." He then posted this to his Instagram. It says, "In 24 hours, I have a big announcement. #get ready. #the champ is here." Do you guys think it will be the Tom Aspinall fight announcement? Post your takes in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Tom Aspinall saying that Jon Jones cannot be the GOAT because of his past drug test failures, and then Dana White saying that he 100% disagrees with Tom and that Jon's antics outside of the octagon make his accomplishments even more impressive. The first one's from Me Be Yours. It says Tom is talking about the steroids, not the cocaine. The second one's from Ryzen1. Says Tom, Jon did steroids and he can't be the GOAT. Dana, Jon was the GOAT while doing drugs. Isn't he awesome? And the final one's from Mr. Blazin' DJ. Says, what? I think Tom is talking about PEDs, not cocaine, Dana. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.